Some leaders are just plain bad. We're not talking about people who make a few mistakes. We're talking about dirty leaders. These leaders are all about themselves. They lie, cheat, and manipulate to get what they want. They don't care who they hurt along the way. Dirty leadership is about power. These leaders use their position to take advantage of others. They might steal money, break the rules, or silence anyone who disagrees with them. It's like a schoolyard bully, but with a fancy title. This kind of leadership is toxic. It creates a culture of fear and distrust. People are afraid to speak up or challenge the leader. This can have serious consequences, both for the people involved and for the organization as a whole. Think about it. Would you want to work for someone like that? Of course not. That's why it's so important to be able to spot dirty leadership and call it out. So how can you tell if you're dealing with a dirty leader? Here are a few red flags. First, they lack transparency. They keep secrets, hide information, and twist the truth. They don't want anyone to know what they're really up to. Second, they abuse their power. They use their position to intimidate, threaten, or punish others. They might make unreasonable demands or expect special treatment. Third, they shift the blame. When things go wrong, they're quick to point fingers at others. They refuse to take responsibility for their own actions. Finally, they practice favoritism. They surround themselves with yes-men who will always agree with them. They reward loyalty over competence, and they punish anyone who dares to challenge them. Sadly, dirty leadership exists everywhere. We see it in governments, businesses, and even religious organizations. Think about a politician who uses their power to enrich themselves while ignoring the needs of the people, or a CEO who cooks the books and exploits their workers to boost profits. We even see it in religious leaders who abuse their followers' trust for their own gain. These leaders prey on people's faith and use it to control them. These are just a few examples of dirty leadership in action. It's a global problem that affects us all. Section 4. The high cost of dirty leadership. Dirty leadership is like a disease. It spreads quickly and causes widespread damage. When a leader is corrupt, it creates a toxic environment. People are afraid to speak up, and bad behavior goes unchecked. This can lead to all sorts of problems, from financial losses to ethical scandals. In the long run, dirty leadership destroys trust. People lose faith in their leaders, their institutions, and even in each other. This can have devastating consequences for society as a whole. Section 5. Choosing a better way. The importance of ethical leadership. The good news is that there's an alternative to dirty leadership, ethical leadership. Ethical leaders are the opposite of dirty leaders. They are honest, transparent, and accountable. They put the needs of others first, and they make decisions based on what's right, not what's easy. They lead with integrity and inspire others to do the same. We need more ethical leaders in the world. We need leaders who will stand up for what's right, even when it's difficult. We need leaders who will build trust, not break it. We need leaders who will make the world a better place.